Hi Cancer, welcome to your timeless general reading. When you get it is when you need it. Today I have the Everyday Tarot for you. We'll see what your messages are to you. So I waited a bit in between readings. I've got too many messages come through, and I might make a video about it, I don't know. But like one of the series I follow, and I'm not gonna say even what type because I don't want to spoil anybody, but like I kept getting this message about the rebirth of a sun god, and that's been coming through for like a couple of weeks, and then yeah, like I said, I don't want to spoil anything, but I might talk about in general what message I kept getting and why. Well, ask why. Okay, so 3 cards fell out. No! Oh my gosh. I'm not going to take all those. No! Where did you go? You can see what a mess it is back there. Okay, first card that came out, wow, was 10 of Cups. Then Queen of Wands. Then 5 of Pentacles. You know what's weird message that's coming through? Like, why am I so amazing, but I can't find the person to have happily ever after with? That's the message that's coming through because of this. Sorry, I wonder how that looks when I pause it. I had to pause it. I should have paused it to pick up the cards. So, yeah, it's like you've done a lot to work on yourself, and, you know, maybe even doing manifestations or law of attraction stuff or whatever, but it seems like you're still not finding the right person. And this could not just be like person, this could just be also just like financial situation. But I think the key thing is kind of like your emotional happiness. Maybe you don't feel like you're able to find the right financial situation, like not just you maybe feeling like you don't have enough money, but finding another person that has enough. Like maybe you just had a partner that couldn't, or you had like a potential partner, but they couldn't really support themselves, and you felt that was going to be a problem down the line. Let's see, do we have any more cards? So I feel like you're maybe missing something here. There could be some disconnect between who you're attracted to, who you're attracting, and what you actually need. Like, what kind of energy are you putting out that you kind of feel like you're attracting people who don't quite have the stability you're looking for? It could be if you're like recent to this kind of more confident, stable energy, that you're still kind of deep down operating in a more lack mentality, like you don't have enough to offer still. So therefore you're attracting people who don't have enough to offer you. And that's not to say like they're not fine normally, right? But just for your particular needs. Wow, nothing wants to come out. Come on, is there oh no, that was almost too much. There we go. Nothing. You're complaining about nothing. We're gonna throw 10 cards at you at once. Yeah, but I mean, that's a pretty, I guess that's a lesson I've been also trying to learn, how much, like the energetic balance, depending on how much awareness you have of like yourself and like what your actual abilities are. Oh, look at this. Okay. King of Cups came out. King of Cups, then Magician. So that's like manifestation energy. Then Eight of Swords, King of Wands, and then Four of Swords. That kind of seems like past energy. At the bottom is King of Pentacles. So this seems like here is aspirational, this King of Pentacles, because Six of Pentacles is at the bottom too. So it does seem like there seems to be an issue with finding the person who's equally as stable as you. But like you're in this energy now, so it's like first the King of Cups came out and the Magician. So this seems like what you would like to manifest, you know, at least like the bare minimum, or at least this is the energy that you're, the energy that you're most, how do you say, masterful at, which makes sense. Cancer, water, emotions. So it's like you're the best at being in touch with your emotions. But then there's here, this energy here. It's like your confidence. Yeah, you suffered a lot of like lack of confidence or feeling like you didn't have the right charisma. Because like you could have been charismatic, but not in the right way too. You might have been maybe a little bit too manipulative in the past. I don't know why that's coming through. So this seems to be like a less controlling, charismatic energy that you're embracing right now. So maybe with the King of Pentacles here, I think it's really, I had to pause again. I'll have to see if that pause is okay, or is it going to be awkward? But okay. So yeah, hopefully it made sense just now, but let me just reiterate. It's like right now being in this kind of passive attracting energies, right? And it seems like this is like what you're great at, you know, understanding the emotions of other people and kind of understanding how to work a room, as they say. But it seems like in the past though, maybe your ability to work a room was used in a more manipulative, charismatic way, and you're kind of like healing that part of yourself or changing that part of yourself. Like, you know, people who really understand emotions can be kind of dangerous. And I'm saying that as like a thinking type. But, you know, when you're young and you're trying to date or you're trying to make friends, I think it's pretty easy to get caught up in wanting to gain a secure place, you know, especially when you're young and trying to figure yourself out. So it's like you haven't figured out this part of the energy yet, the stability, the equal give and take. For you, it's like all feelings and attraction. Like there's no swords here either besides, you know, these healing swords. So it's like tempering your charismatic energy. And you could be on the cusp and have some Leo too, and that could be playing a part. So I think it's saying like, you know, it's funny to me, Five of Pentacles is like lack, but Six of Pentacles is like evenness. Is this even the halfway point in the Pentacles, like 10? You know, this is actually the halfway point. Why is that sticking out to me? It's almost as if you can't, even though 5 is half, and let's just go with me here. 5 is half and actually equal in the grand scheme of the 10. It's like you don't feel situation is equal unless one person is giving more than the other or has room to give more than the other. So if you're dealing with somebody who's maybe not as stable as you, or you're not as stable, either financially or materially, just even like you could have the emotional stability, but not the financial. You just one or the other. There has to be, I feel like probably at some point because of this energy, you were used to getting a lot more in life. Or, yeah, like you might have been a sweetheart or something, like a very adored person. And then it might have, did this change at some point? I don't know. The Page of Swords is under here. So this is like the only swords energy you're working with. So you could have been a little snappy at people. I don't know. Yeah. Or just a little bit like sarcastic. I don't know. So I'd say there has to be some kind of deeper evaluation of what is actually equal and what counts as stability to you in a situation. And maybe there has to be, you have to know when to bring out this King of Wands energy. And even the Queen of Cups energy occasionally. But this is like representing the King energy is representing like the active mastery, where in this traditional sense, the Queen is like the receptive energy. So there's not really much about receiving the emotion either. But if you're the master of emotion, maybe you have a hard time with that. So let's see. I've got these Miracle Now cards, and let's see if there's any advice for you. Look, it's shiny. Let's see if there's advice for Cancer. Advice. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a great message. It says, let's see, I don't dance around the perimeter of the person I want to be. I step in fully and completely. So yeah, there is a bit of this energy of maybe falling back too much in this charisma. And there could be a good reason for it. But I think it's definitely a part of you that needs to be healed. Like with this, there could be just like too much overthinking or just too much inhibition when it comes to, I don't even know what that means. To travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. Whoever those are for you, Cancer. Is there anything else? Yeah, I wouldn't be too afraid of your past unless it's like even if it's like very recent past. I shouldn't say unless. Even if it's very recent past, you should have some kind of control and confidence of what you're going to do. Yeah. Really? I can think my way out of fear. It's true, I guess if you can think yourself into the Eight of Swords, you can think your way out of it. Everyone's like, the power of love in your heart. Yeah, sometimes you can think your way out of your the places you thought yourself into. So that's all I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully that helps you. Thanks.